Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 13 of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. The first part of part 2.
Dain has been reborn. Word of King Peleus's coronation.
Alright. I did wonder if this was going to be like simultaneous to part 1 or after it. Seems like it happens after Dain. It's, you know, taken back.
Sits on Dain's throne, sends waves of unease and worry rippling across.
Yeah, and obviously that wouldn't be good news in.
Not the only thing disturbing the people of Crimea during this time. There is an ever-widening gap emerging between
Crimea's noble class and Elincia are not in good terms. Makes a lot of sense. Elincia looks different also.
Crimea lost its king during the Dain invasion, and Elincia is still
Man, I really like that sprite, yes.
What's more, her very existence was a secret from the public, and so she came unexpectedly to her succession.
Yeah.
Many of Crimea's noble houses raised their voices in protest against
Okay, and that would be like Numida's cousins.
Peace has driven her to strengthen Crimea's ties with the Laguz nation of Gallia, and to renounce Crimea's claim to rule over a defeated Dain.
Yeah.
Political moderation is seen as a sign of weakness among her critics.
Okay.
The young hero who
Alright, and a different Ike sprite too. That's also a thing.
and bravery. The elevation of a common mercenary to the nobility, however, widened the rift between the aristocracy and the queen.
Alright.
Yet further. Perhaps to avoid becoming mired in these power struggles, Ike renounced his peerage and took his leave of the court.
Okay. I sort of guess it's going to be like it was going to be like this because I knew this was Elincia's part, not Ike's. So I guess that Ike wasn't going to be here.
For all of Crimea's woes.
Okay. Sounds like hard work. Prologue on drifting clouds. Okay, I can see Geoffrey and Lucia there. But yeah, also a bunch of generics, yes. Being very mean to Elincia. So you have to acknowledge Peleus as the newly crowned King of Dain. Your Majesty, this is beyond the pale. I have not forgotten our war with Dain. 3 years is not so long as that. But do not forget. If we allow hatred to rule our hearts, we become prisoners of our past. A lasting peace serves both nations. Bravo, Your Majesty, well spoken indeed. Your words paint a picture of idealism rarely seen at court. However, and I beg your forgiveness, it is quite apparent your grasp of politics remains childish naive. Abandoning rule over Dain and reconciling with our most hated enemy? This will not do. The people will soon take their discontent to the streets. What's more, I choose Bastian, the Count of Fair, as your envoy. His skills in court are vital to Crimea. Alright. Our envoy is Bastian. Oh, we sent him to Dain, I'm guessing. Okay. To send away such a key figure. Tell me, Your Highness, how exactly do you plan to rule without him? The Count of Fair himself gladly volunteered as a delegate. Her Majesty's decision was only... Lady Lucia, still your tongue. You are not Her Majesty. Do not presume to speak for her. Yes, Lady Lucia, please refrain from speaking if you have not been directly addressed. Your familiarity with the Queen does not grant you a seat in this royal assembly. Although you may have been raised as a sister to Her Majesty the Queen, kindly remember your place. You have my apologies. And you, General Geoffrey, does your loyalty to Her Majesty stem only from your unchecked emotions? Those with a taste for gossip are talking. I wonder, have you heard what their help is saying about you? What? Geoffrey. At any rate, growing discontent has brought the royal family of Crimea to a crossroad of sorts. Your Highness, this is all on you. Indeed, Your Majesty. Whatever do you intend to do? Crossroads indeed. Queen Elincia. Okay, that's Marcia. Why is she here? She's from Benion, right? Well, she also looks different, okay. Yeah, I really like the design change in Elincia. Marcia, what are you doing here? Sorry to skip that. Lucia told me about those no good Nick nobles and their chest beating contests, so I thought you could use some cheering up. You weren't in your chambers on the garden, so I guess you would be out here. Forgive me. I needed some time to think. I'm sorry to trouble you. Not at all. After everything you've done for me, it's the least I could do. It was nice of you to hire me as a royal knight. Oh, okay. No. She's a royal knight. So she ended up being banished from the Benion Pegasi. Okay. I mean, that's... To be honest, she spent so much time with us that it's normal she ended up in Crimea instead of Benion. But hiring my sponge-brained, spine-deprived brother might qualify you for sainthood. And we also have Makalov. Fuck yeah, I love Makalov. Unironically. Even so, I'm afraid I may also have caused you a great number of hardships. Huh? Oh, the grief I'm getting from the nobles? It's nothing I can't handle. If you think your country has stopped shared wingbacks for aristocracy, you should see Benion's. When I was a Pegasus Knight there, they had a new shenanigan every week. After that, the Crimean crybabies are no big deal. No, it's my fault, and I'm sorry. I'm so new at all this, even you are affected by my blunders. Sometimes I think maybe I just don't have what it takes to be a queen. That's so not true. Queen Elincia, anyone can strut around in a queen hat and say she's a ruler, but you always put your people first. Look, it's not that you're doing a bad job, it's just everyone's on edge lately, with Dain getting a new king and all. People are worried that Dain will start another war like the one 3 years ago, and they are taking it out on you. Just don't let those peacock-wearing nobles back you, and remember that you don't have to go it alone. You have got friends everywhere. Thank you, Marcia. Your kind words have lifted my spirits. That's right, I'm not alone. I must be strong for the sake of our people, as the protector of our homeland. On drifting clouds indeed? Could this be like a fully aerial chapter? That would be cool. Like if every unit is a flyer. Benelincia, what the heck is going on over there? Wow, okay, I think I hit the nail on the head. Completely. Hey, how dare you harass us? Begone, insolent fools, begone, I say. Fear not, my lady. This senile Lord Bird will gladly trade his life for your protection. They say nothing is as beautiful as the herons of Serenes, especially a royal princess. You'll fetch a pretty penny for some lord or other, and our pockets are a little light. What do you say, Captain? Yes, naturally. You should prove to make a fine gift. Seize them, and mind the raven's talons. This is unbelievable. Stand back, you unrepentant dogs. Nealucci does not give in easily. Men, silence that going raven. Who would pay for an old crow like that anyway? Leave him. Stop right there. Company, how droll. Hey, Benion Draconites. Are you lost or have you just been letting those scaly fleabags do your navigating? What are you doing in Crimea's sky? We have merely strayed a bit in our duties, patrolling the border. Do you have a problem with that? You and your flying snakes are in violation of Crimea's sovereignty. Besides, do you have any idea who you are dealing with? Here, reptile breath. Why is she so offended by Venian people? She's from Venian herself. Marcia, stop. We cannot afford to start antagonizing the Venian army. I am the Queen of Crimea. But your Majesty, we can't just let these wyvern monkeys run rampant. And we are not going to. As long as they don't realize I'm the Queen, we should be fine. Venian Draconites, you will only be warned once. Leave this area immediately. I serve the Queen of Crimea. Trespassers of Crimean territory will be dealt with. No exceptions. The Queen, she says. The very Queen that relied on us, the Venian Empire, to free her nation. Imperial Draconites are not frightened by soldiers so weak as Crimean Pegasus Knights. Listen up. Leave those two alone. It's the Serena's maiden we want. Do not allow her to escape. Looks like we'll not talk any sense into them. I suppose we have no choice. Serena Lucci, we're here to help you. I'll be. It's Her Majesty Queen Alincia. Fate has smiled upon us. I had to be a bother, considering it has been so long, but your assistance is most appreciated. Oh, wow. Wow, this is so fucking nice. This is so fucking great. I can't even begin to tell you how great I find that a chapter like this exists. A fully aerial chapter. No, I want to check. Okay, Alincia. Whoa. Alright, she's been training. 22 speed, decent defense at 18. The enemies aren't that strong. So yeah, Alincia seems to have a pretty easy time. Marcia maybe not so much, but she's still promoted. And Nea Lucci, well, Nea Lucci is a fucking monster. 36 speed. Very good luck, decent strength. Leanne hasn't transformed. So I guess my priority is to protect her. Okay. Oof, the problem is you don't do a lot, right? You have good stats, but 19 attack is a bit too low. You do have a heal though, so you can heal. That's good, at least. And you have a stun. Inflict 3 times normal damage, paralyze enemy for 1 turn. High level airborne units. You only have Cant, okay. Do you have anything? Wrath. Ooh, nice, okay. Okay. Okay, how does Marcia deal with them then? Fuck. Okay. It's like clouds seem more difficult to traverse. So I'm going to start by doing this. Then I'm going to assume I can dance. All right. I mean, at least my avoid is very good and I start transform. So, yeah, I want to stay there. Go here. Can I? Yeah, I can Galder. Now, the question is, do you have the same powers as your brother or not? Can you dance for anyone? Stan. Okay. If I knew I was going to get that, I would have gone for the other guy. But this is still a kill for Alincia, who gets 1 experience. Alright. Yeah, we just wait. So if I go here, I have to choose one unit to dance. Okay. Should be alright. Level on you is 22. On you is level 1 Queen. Level 5 Falcon. I really don't know. Alright. Alright, we'll start with you. Start with you. Because the avoid is very good. I get a crit, and that's it. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I think I can repo back. Okay. This guy only has an iron axe. I'd rather not give him weapon advantage. That's a hand axe? Yes, it is. Okay. Didn't see that. 0 hit. And Nealuchi is very good. The problem is he's going to untransform at some point. So I need to also rely on the rest of my units. Elincia can take care of anyone that gets hurt. Would be great to be able to transform Leanne also. Seems like Leanne's Galder affects only one person, but she might get an increased effect when transformed. After seeing that okay, 2020, yeah. After witnessing Raphael's horrible performance when being transformed, I checked on the wiki to see if that was a normal thing, like Raphael not being able to not being able to double, to fly, and yeah, it's completely normal. It's completely normal. Apparently, every Heron in this game has a different way of using Galders, and Raphael's like special ability is his he can dance for 4 people on base, which is very broken, but he transforms into being useless. So we should be careful with that. Yeah, I'm going to wait here. Okay, that's a poleaxe. Sort of scary. Okay, how about I give this one to Marcia, and then I put the other. I put Nealuchi. He's called Nealuchi, right? Not Naeluchi. I honestly don't completely remember. Nealuchi, yeah. I'm going to move him into range of the other wyvern. Oh, clouds give a void. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, then I'll just go here. This guy preferred not to go. Maybe because there used to be a cloud, but now there wasn't, so the clouds move. That might be a thing. Okay, they don't have anything dangerous, by the way, right? Like, they have iron poleaxe, droppable short axe. Yeah, okay. No effective, like, I was almost expecting a Lagoose lance. Something of the sort. Okay, to be honest, this looks okay to do. I hope I have enough firepower to take care of everyone. Okay, this one moves. You go here. There should be another guy coming too. But yeah, hit is 0. I don't know if that's because your weapons are less accurate somehow, because my biorhythm is up. Whatever the case, 0 hit from the enemy seems pretty good to me. How is the transform gauge? We'll see after this battle. He leaves them almost dead, but we're just lacking 1 HP. 8. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I see. Well, the hit from the enemies is also pretty poor, so we just have to take care of them. The problem is that the guy we leave alive had to be, obviously, a fucking full health guy. Okay. I honestly think with your movement, the best thing to do is probably I Galder and get out of the range of the guy. Yeah. And now I go in here and I get out again. Because I should have enough movement left with Kanto to escape. I don't know how probable it is to get a stun. It seems like that's the only way to do actual damaging here. The rest I'm going to have to manage with pure strategy. Yeah, I have like 9 movement, it's pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to stay here with a javelin. I might have weapon disadvantage, but at least I'll be able to counter and start doing some damage. Oh, the boss is moving. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oof, oof. The boss and everyone accompanying him. Oh. Well, that's a sight for sore eyes. Boy, I'm bushed. Hey partner, are you tired? What's a nap sound? You want to rest your wings a bit? No? We're running late, but I'm sleepy. What did you call me? That wasn't very nice, overgrown lizard. Please tell me that's not what I think it is. Oh, this is perfect. Venium Draconites? Just my stinking luck. Yeah. That's clearly intentional. Oh, you have Blessing. Okay. It's going to be a bit of passive recovery. Yeah. I have heard that Har was one of the most broken units in this game. And I can see it. I can see it. Oh, he's not a unit yet. He's not controllable. So, okay. I mean, I can start with this. Yeah, I can attack. Oh, stun. Perfect. I'll do 18 because it's triple damage, right? Yeah. So I'm going to... Even if I didn't kill you, would be paralyzed, but I'm going to kill you thanks to stun. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'll go here because I think I'm... Yeah, I'm just blocking your range. In fact... I have a vulnerary. And now I want to check... Yeah. Okay, I should be able to counter one to the left, and this way also Neluch is safe. No, I couldn't counter. That was my complete move. But I got away. Yes, fine. Okay. Handax going for Elincia with 2 hit. That's fine, I'd say. Elincia doesn't seem to be especially broken. She doesn't have the Amity anymore. But that's alright. Where the fuck are you going? Please tell me I can recruit with you. Okay, thanks. Hey, look who's here. It's her. Hello, Marcia. So you're still flying about on that apple-eating herba? And you're still asleep on the reins of that foul-smelling... Oh, crackers, I don't have time for your nonsense. Open that one good eye of yours and take a look around, will you? That was unnecessary. Those Venian Draconites have invaded Crimean skies. You've got to help us save the Lagoons they are trying to kidnap. Well, come on, Har. Me? Why? I owe the king a favor, true, but I'm not one of our soldiers. You cat, does having fought together in the Mad King's War mean nothing to you? Well, no, but... Look, I've got a delivery to make, and this cargo's really heavy. So sorry, Marcia, maybe next time. Next time? You lizard-loving jerk. Will you really abandon us? What kind of man are you? The kind who lives to sleep another day. Well, good luck to you. See you around. Stop. You have to stay and help. Okay, Har, hear me out. You were an Imperial Draconite once, right? It's your job to fix this. They are your comrades. You have to keep them in line. Huh? You're not making a lick of sense, girl. Why do I have to make sense? If Yale were in trouble, I bet you'd help her. Please, 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 come on, Har. You have to help us. You have to. Is it really all that bad? Yes, they are a tough bunch, and I'm all alone. I don't think I can manage to protect Queen Elincia. Please say you'll help, if only for the safety of the Queen. Oh, fine. I really don't have time for this, but I guess I can lend a hand. Thank you so much. I take back all the mean things I was talking about you earlier. That girl's nothing but trouble. Well, if we're going to do this, let's get it over with. Apanadem, partner. Okay. So how good are we talking? How good is like very, very, very good, one of the best units in the game? Well, he does one round you. He's one of the hand axes being a menace here. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. I didn't pay attention. If it was defeat boss, maybe I should have gone for the boss and then danced. But well, he has cancel, by the way. Meaning when he gets that, they don't counter. Pretty simple. He cancels the counter. Yeah, I like that position. Cancel. That's all he has. Okay, I can talk, I can attack. But yeah, it looks to me like we're just done. Transformation is still some time away from... Okay, that was the play, that was the play. I should have used the Lagos Stone, I should have paid attention to inventories. Now it seems to me like we might be dead. Because honestly, 6 speed just means you get doubled by absolutely everyone, so... I'm still going to try it. No, because you can go all the way around. Yeah, anyways. Been a while, Queen Elincia. Sir Har, you're Sir Har of Dine, correct? What are you doing here? There's a question for Marcia, Your Majesty. I was passing through on a delivery run, when she helped me and pestered me into helping you. What can I say? I'm terribly sorry. No, this is none of your affair, but... You know, I always thought you were too humble for royalty. I'm surprised your underlings don't run Rap's hold all over you. I'm sorry. It's no skin off my nose. Besides, anyone who's got the guts to pick a fight with the Empire is okay in my book. Sir Har, Yeah, I got it. You can't let this scam know you're actually the queen. International relations and all that other political stuff, right? I tell you what, I'll keep your secret and treat you like a regular soldier. That means I'm not going to be watching your back though, so you're going to have to take care of yourself. I understand. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, the boss definitely kills Leanne. Although maybe I can... If Nalucci can run far enough and he can survive the boss, maybe I can rescue Leanne with Elincia. That would be good enough. Right? You're gone. Nalucci can run pretty far away. Oh, he transforms, okay. Okay, that's pretty nice. Then now I just need to rescue. Okay. It's not that bad. I'm on a cloud too. I think it gives bonuses even to flyers. You go for Marcia. Now be gone with you. The skies and the heron are ours. I can't wait to see your corpse smash across Crimea's landscape. Is it a lot of more damage than now? 22. But you don't double. You don't double. No, I double. Got scared there for a moment. Okay, and we killed the Poleaxe and that's alright. Okay, rescuing was the play. He probably had like very bad hit on Elincia. Wasn't able to double anyway, so yeah, he went for any unit he could damage reliably. And that would be Marcia in this situation. I have rescued my dancer, which is not ideal if Har doesn't reach now, but he reaches. Definitely. So... I'm going to start with this. I don't have any special activation skill or anything. It's just going to have to be this, plus Har, plus probably Marcia trying to survive. I mean, Marcia has a Vulnerary, and Vulnerary is 20 HP in this game, so she can get healthy enough to survive the next hit. Yeah, or she can go for the kill. Well, if it isn't Zephyrin, what brings the Draconites into Crimean skies? Har? Why couldn't you just stay on patrol? So a pretty little heron just had to have her, is that it? I never could decide if you were more greedy or more corrupt. Stupid was never in question, though. Oh, who do you think you are? You're a traitor, just like Shiharam. The Draconites spit on your name. Do they now? Well, here's your chance to try the real thing. It started like it's almost like they signed out a duel. That was pretty cool. I'm going to get a short axe for Har, it seems. That's also nice. Okay, I need something accurate. I can have 82 with you, or... It's out of the question. I have to risk it here. Come on, come on, come on. Don't force me to repeat the entire map. Nice. Nice job there, Marcia. Okay. Alright. A short X. Survive for 8 turns. Oh, that was the objective. Okay. I never knew. Well, I can get a bit of experience with you then, by healing. Okay, that was a very good map. Like an incredibly good map. So simple and yet so well done. It really gets the point across of having to protect someone, but it also like conveys very well the feeling of, how the fuck do I do this in the middle of the sky with no actual way to protect someone. I don't know, I just loved it. Yeah, we got some experience on you even here at the very end. And well, if I don't get preparations for the next one, we know that Harry is the only unit to use the short axe, so that's good. Yeah, you run, Dragonbackers, and don't ever come back to Crimea. Okay. Princess Leanne, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Are you hurt? Yeah, of course. Lady Leanne is very grateful for your help with those ruffians, and is quite delighted to see you again, Your Majesty. Frankly, I don't think these soul bones would have been up to the task of protecting the princess without your help. The most important thing is that you're both safe, Sir Leanlucci. But what brings you here? As far as I knew, the both of you were residing in Gallia. It is imperative that my lady sees here alike as soon as possible. We were traveling to the royal palace in Melior for that very purpose. But that's unfortunate. I left Melior more than half a year ago. After that, rumor has it that he reorganized the Grill mercenaries. Now no one seems to know where they are. What? This is most unexpected. What are we supposed to do now? Sir Ike isn't here, but since you've traveled all this way to Crimea, would you like to visit the royal court? I would be happy to investigate the whereabouts of the Grill mercenaries during your stay. Well, we don't want to be a bother, but it would be very kind of you. To be honest, there are matters about which I must speak with Sir Ike myself. And regardless, we are always delighted to have such a splendid guest as yourselves. I must tell you, however, I am ashamed to say it, there's unrest among certain circles here in Crimea. I hope nothing will happen to disturb your visit with us. Unrest, you say? Yes. I trust, however, my protection will be enough to keep you from harm's way. Okay. Wow, I sort of expected an ending story there, but no, that was pretty simple. To the point. Okay, Har does seem very broken, as I heard. When I played with Har in Path of Radiance, I remember hearing a lot of things about Har being incredibly broken before I played Path of Radiance, and when I played Path of Radiance, I was like, this guy is good, but he doesn't seem much better than, I don't know, a well-trained Marthia or Yil, to be honest. And yeah, I basically searched on the internet and everyone was like, yeah, okay, Har in Path of Radiance is pretty good and for no investment. But the very broken game for Har is Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn is where he's absolutely bonkers. Yeah, and I'm glad to see that it's not a myth at all. He basically one-rounds, well, not one rounds, 2 rounds the boss on join time. Gets a pretty powerful weapon in the process. Elysia seems like a helpful unit. They definitely concocted this chapter to just have a bunch of flying units and to have like a fully aerial chapter, which I think is like the coolest concept ever. I haven't seen this ever before, I think. The most similar thing to aerial chapters Fire Emblem has, aside from this, is the ballad chapters in Revelation that happened in like floating islands where, yeah, flyers have a very big advantage, but it's not like they are flying chapters. This was just so cool, so cool. Also, you get like every type of flyer you could think of: flying healer with a sword, Pegasus with a lance, your classical Draconite with an axe, and you also get a Lagoose and a dancer. Basically a full team at this point. The only thing lacking is a mage, which I don't think exists. A flying mage is just not in this game. But that was very cool. Gets me excited. Felt like a prologue, I have to say. It was sort of simple. There wasn't a lot of variety in terms of enemies. So I feel the prologue vibes. But it is going to be enough for today, because after the very long chapters that I played in the Micaiah part on the previous times I recorded, I feel like taking a bit of a rest with a shorter chapter is okay for me too. So yeah, if you like this one, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. Excited to see what's coming next. I'm happy we get to use Elincia because she was one of my favorite characters in Path of Radiance. I'm glad to see she's getting a lot of attention here in Radiant Dawn. I do know her part is much shorter than the others, like 7 chapters or even 6 chapters long, I seem to remember. But I hope that doesn't diminish the, how fun it is. So yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you in the next one. Bye.